This is Addicted to Reddit with comedian Nicole Miller. I'm recording this podcast with a pug. Just fair warning. Tonight on Addicted to Reddit, all New Year's Eve stories. New Year's Eve has not happened in our timeline yet, so these will be from the past. This was 2 years ago on the Am I the A-Hole Reddit subreddit. This was posted by vegetable_cost_8932. AITA for refusing to apologize for what I said at Christmas and ruining New Year's Eve. My significant other and children traveled to my significant other's home state for Christmas and New Year's. I'm guessing they probably stayed that whole time, but we'll see. His family's Christmas, including most of his extended family, and I love and get along with most of them. Yeah, I read that again. That makes no sense. But I think what she's saying is she loves his family and gets along with most of them. He does have a cousin that I don't get along with. She was very hostile to me the first time we met, and things never got better from there. She's the girl cousin that hangs out with only the guys because the girls in her family are just too much drama. She doesn't have a good relationship with most of her female in-laws. We'll call her Bianca. Just like in Hot Chick, isn't it that? Bianca. I think that's her name. Bianca recently got engaged and brought her fiancé to the party. For some reason, they thought it would be appropriate for him to guess everyone's weight. I hate this game. I also should say I haven't really pre-read these, by the way. I just did the titles, so I'm learning with you how horrible this is. Okay, Bianca says he's great at guessing people's weight, and everyone always loves his party trick. I doubt it, but okay. I do too. Bianca insists he starts with me. An important thing to mention is that I'm Polynesian. Our body composition isn't the same. When I was in high school, I was always 15 to 20 pounds heavier. What's going on with my camera? Heavier than my female classmates, even though I didn't look heavier. He guessed that I was 165 pounds. I said no. He guessed 160. I said no. He guessed 155. I said no. He called me a liar. Okay. I told him 180 pounds. He doubled down on calling me a liar. I confirmed that I am indeed 180 pounds. My in-laws were surprised and saying I looked very good for my weight. So, of course, Bianca started being fake nice and said things like, it's okay, and not everyone can shed that baby weight like me. Don't feel bad. And things like that. I told her that I didn't feel bad. Your fiance thought I weighed less than I do, so I feel great. She started saying how she always has time to treat her body right, and most moms are just lazing and make excuses about not having enough time. Maybe she didn't mean lazy. I don't know. I was getting fed up and said, well, Bianca, we just prioritize things differently. You prioritize your looks, and I prioritize my work and having full custody of my kids. Bianca lost custody of her kids 2 months ago because she flew out of the country to chase her fiancé and left her kids with a friend for 3 weeks. Bianca and her parents and siblings left, and it was very awkward after that. They and a few others think I crossed the line with bringing up her children and said they won't attend the New Year's Eve party tonight if I'm still here. They said the holidays are about people being together, and bringing up how she doesn't have her kids was heartless. I really like most of my in-laws, and I think I should apologize, but I'm only willing to do so if I was actually in the wrong. My husband thinks I should apologize, but my sister-in-law thinks I should. My husband thinks I shouldn't, but my sister-in-law thinks I should. Am I the asshole? Okay. Reddit decided 2 years ago that she wasn't the a-hole, but I I do think she crossed the line for sure. By telling people her weight. I'm sorry, I'm really loud. That makes no sense. Why? Why would you even just tell them no? Like, you can tell people no. I don't like this game. This is a horrible game. Let's Monopoly. Monopoly's a better game. Let's do Monopoly. And instead of making that boundary that you needed, you decided to cross that boundary for yourself. You didn't want to go into it. And then they acted weird about your weight, which was very horrible on them. But you're the one who chose to bring up the kids. And yeah, that's really horrible what she did by leaving them. And I don't think it really helps her for you to remind her, because I'm sure she lives with that regret every day. So, Reddit said not the a-hole, but I think we're both a-holes. How about that? That's what the okayest mom says. Both a-holes. And also, you know what? New Year's Eve is better without family. I son it. Just go have fun with friends. That's how we always did it growing up. It was Christmas, all about family. We got lots of family time. So for New Year's Eve, we just went out with friends and had fun. Okay, our next New Year's Eve post is also oldie but a goodie on our Am I the A-hole from 3 years ago. Am I the a-hole for stealing a dress from my mother-in-law and wearing it to her New Year's Eve party? Oh my gosh. I'm going to fix my camera. Or maybe I'm not. No, it was already fine. My camera's fine. Okay. Like I said, I have not read these. This is, the user's been deleted, so we don't know who wrote it. This says, my mother-in-law has been really awful in the past. My husband supports me, and I'm aware no contact is an option, but it wasn't what worked best for us. She is a little better now, but she likes to get a rise out of me, and I've had to learn how to not react. This is interesting. She has even admitted she does it for fun, and I'm not the only person she does it to. But think high school mean girl antics. I had a lot of reason to believe that my mother-in-law would do something to upstage me at my wedding. This is very much her MO. And at the time, I hadn't learned to ignore her. I was very stressed and already feeling insecure as a bride. And the mother-in-law's mother-in-law, whoa, that's something you don't hear every day on Reddit. My mother-in-law's mother-in-law told me she would handle it and to just not worry. So mother-in-law showed up in a sparkly white dress. You know, it's a wedding, of course. You're going to look like a bride when you're not a bride. I told myself I wasn't going to do any commenting. I was just going to read these stories. I'm so sorry, people. So, my mother-in-law showed up in a sparkly white dress. It was brighter than mine, and her mother-in-law did take care of it for me, with a travel mug of coffee, sitting out for hours, not hot, and a chocolate cupcake to the rear. Okay. Mother-in-law's mother-in-law also had a couple of mother-in-law's dresses in the other room, so she could change. Mother-in-law took the white dress off and tossed it in the trash. My friend pointed out the label on the dress and couldn't believe my mother-in-law just tossed it because it was such an expensive brand. I took it out of the trash and held on to it just to see if it could be salvaged, and I took it to a great cleaner. My feeling is she put it in the trash, and it's a nice dress. Mother-in-law always has a cocktail party on New Year's Eve, and I decided to wear it because I don't have a ton of dresses I like. And to be honest, I didn't think she would notice. She did notice and demanded to know if I stole her dress. I said she put it in the trash. Mother-in-law got mad and said that her husband didn't buy that dress so I could wear it. And I'm sneaky for taking it out of the trash. Mother-in-law's husband actually said I was in the clear because she did throw it away. Mother-in-law got over it quick enough, but I did hear her telling someone that I did that to annoy her. My husband was also slightly embarrassed that his mom and stepdad know I wore something out of the trash and said it is fine that I took it, but I shouldn't have worn it to her party. What? If it's fine that she took it, then you can't dictate where she wears it. It sounds like this mother-in-law came to the wedding dressed all in white, which I don't understand why people don't understand this by now. You do not wear white to a wedding. And then when she threw the dress away, that's not her property anymore. Why does she care? This is a really toxic, very toxic family. Like, just because they're an in-law doesn't mean they're your enemy. My goodness. So what do you think? Reddit said that everyone sucks. I don't think she did anything wrong. Although I guess if I were her, if I was actually worried about her, I would have been like, look, you threw this dress away. How do you feel about me? Okay, I just watched Christmas Vacation, and Clark Griswold's cousin's there, and the chair gets fried with the cat in it, and he's he's throwing it away. He's throwing away the chair. They're taking it to the curb. There is fried kitty cat in that chair. And he goes, Clark, can I ask you how much this set you back? And would you mind if I fumigated this chair? So she should have asked, can I fumigate this dress with the chocolate cupcake and coffee all on it? Okay, that just made me laugh. I'm not here to make myself laugh. And actually, we're not here to laugh. We are here to judge. We're here to judge all the people. Here is another. The bad thing about all these being older New Year's Eve posts is a lot of these accounts don't even exist anymore. AITA. This is on the subreddit r. Am I the a-hole? AITA for uninviting someone to my New Year's Eve party. I had a small party on the 22nd of December, and I invited a woman I recently met at a sports club. She is German, new in town, and doesn't have many friends, and I'm moving to Germany in spring. This must be from Europe, right? Because I feel like Germany and Europe would be like basically going to a different state in the United States. Okay, I am moving to Germany in spring, so we have hung out a bit. I told her about my New Year's Eve party and invited her to come. She said it sounded fun and that she would be there. We didn't discuss things. That night, she left at about 1 a.m. She had eaten a couple of mushrooms, which are legal here, and had a couple of beers. The party continued until 5 a.m. and got wild. I realized she would not like the vibe of my big New Year's Eve, so I just dropped it. We met up on the 28th of December, and neither of us mentioned New Year's Eve. I thought that was the end of it, and she had already made other plans. She wrote me 3 general chatty messages, not asking for specific details about the party, on the 29th and 31st of December, and I didn't reply. Well, rude. My party was great. We ate at my house, started the party here, and went into town for the fireworks as planned. We saw her there. I hugged her, and everything was fine. Yesterday, she went to the sports club. I wasn't there. She heard about my party from other mutual friends. In the evening, she wrote me this message. I heard about your New Year's Eve today, and I'm hurt by how you treated me. I think you owe me an apology. When you invited me to join you and I said yes, I obviously thought I had plans for New Year's Eve. I only realized that I was no longer welcome at about 5 p.m. You should have told me you had changed your mind in time for me to make other plans. My German friends had already left for the city, and it was too late for me to go to City B. I couldn't even join my housemates because they went somewhere. They needed tickets, and there were no more tickets left. I ended up spending the night with complete strangers. They were lovely, and I had fun, but I'm hurt that strangers were nicer to me than you because, until then, I thought we were friends. It would not have taken you much time to tell me I should make other plans. I think it was mean and cowardly to just ignore me until I figured it out. I hope that when you're in Germany, a long way from home, and struggling to communicate and make new friends, that they are kinder to you than you were to me. I haven't replied. I think this message is way too much. She should have realized plans had changed when I didn't tell her the details, confirm with her if she was coming, or even mention it to her on the 28th. That was plenty of time for her to get tickets or go to another city. I don't think it was my fault. She left it to the last minute and missed out. Wow. Okay. All right. How old are we? Okay. A lot of information was not in there. But basically, we're just assuming, well, we talked about it once, and if I talk about something once, that's a plan for me, honestly. I'm thinking when they partied with her and knew her more, they should have just said, look, I don't think you're going to like my New Year's Eve. This is what's going to happen. And maybe let her make the decision, or just say, I don't think you should go after all. Just tell her. Just communicate. Will it be hard? Yes. Will it be hard to hear? Yes. But like she said, if you just let me know, then I can make other plans. You know, I'm a hot commodity. I'm the German. I'm the town German. Come on. Everybody wants to party with me. So also, though, on her, too, I don't understand her side of it, though. When they never replied, definitely just go make other plans. And that message she wrote, it was so long. And I guess for me, I've just learned, you know. If people don't treat me the way I want to be treated, I just move on. I go somewhere else. I don't want to be treated like this. Maybe we don't need to talk about everything. Honestly, yeah, if I didn't have the details, was it really a plan? That is interesting. If you don't have the details, was it ever really your plan? But it could have crept up on her and she's like, wait, where are we going for this? What time were we meeting? All right. This will be our last one because this is just a little snippet for New Year's. Never been kissed on New Year's. This is the subreddit Off My Chest from 10 years ago. You think they kissed by now? After 26 plus years of life, I've never kissed anyone on New Year's. Oh, so they've kissed, just not on New Year's. But that's a special kiss. That's a really cool kiss. This seemingly meaningless, arbitrary symbol of romanticism still eludes me. It's sort of a microcosm of my own love life. I've had plenty of flings and friends with benefit. Whoa, TMI, hello. I don't want to know all this. But I've never been able to achieve anything meaningful in my love life, and it stings. Maybe 2015 will be different. And for you, maybe 2025 will be different. Let's see if we have any ideas. Oh, Red Door, 4th floor said we all put too much pressure on ourselves to have magical moments during the holidays. That's true. Then somebody said, me too. They've been deleted. Me too. There was someone I wanted to kiss at midnight, but he wasn't with me at the time, and I don't think he would want to kiss me then anyway. He would probably just want to down a beer. I still feel sad about it. Well, that's kind of sad. I kind of wanted to leave us on an uplifting note. Juan Hook said, well, it's something you need to let into. Open with someone, and he or she will open back. I don't think you want to lose the behind part of that moment all your life. I don't know what that means. Oh, somebody else posted the guy I would have kissed was on the opposite side of the world. Well, for New Year's, I hope you're with the person you're supposed to be with on the same side of the world. And I hope you have a wonderful 2025. And I do hope you hear from me again soon. This has been Addicted to Reddit with comedian Nicole Miller. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and follow me everywhere, Nicole Miller Comedy. Thank you.